Hi, this is part 3 of the Multiple Perspectives book. I have 4 more, and I have saved my favorite 2 for last. Okay, Pax is another one. Multiple Perspectives. This one has an animal perspective and a boy perspective. So Pax and Peter have been inseparable ever since Peter rescued him as a kid. But one day, the unimaginable happens. Peter's dad enlists in the military and makes him return the fox to the wild. At his grandfather's house, 300 miles from home, Peter knows he isn't where he should be with Pax. He strikes out on his own despite the encroaching war, spurred by love, loyalty, and grief, and reunited with his fox. Meanwhile, Pax, steadfastly waiting for his boy, embarks on an adventure and discoveries of his own. So, all the kids that have read this one really like it. This is called Pax. All right, next is The Candy Makers by Wendy Mass. In the town of Spring Haven, 4 children have been selected to compete in the National Candy Making Contest of a Lifetime. Who will make candy more delicious than the oozing Crunchorama or the neon yellow Lightning Chew? Logan, the candy maker's son, who can detect the color of chocolate by feel alone. Miles, the boy allergic to rowboats and the color pink. Daisy, the cheerful girl who can lift a 50-pound lump of taffy as if it were a feather. Philip, the suit and tie wearing boy who's always scribbling in a secret notebook. The contestants face off in a battle of wits and sugar, but soon they realize that things are not what they seem, and they find themselves in a candy-filled world of surprises, suspense, and mouth-watering creations. This one, when I first read it, reminded me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and I almost thought they stole the idea, but it does, partway through the story, have a twist, and it goes off on its own. So, all right, the last 2 are some of my favorite books. These are probably my favorite multiple perspective books. This one is called Operation Frog Effect. Okay, all right. Hi, it's us, Ms. Graham's class. We didn't mean to mess things up, but we did. We took things too far, and now Ms. Graham is in trouble for something we did. We made a mistake. The question is, can we fix it? We're kids. Will anyone listen to us? Ms. Graham taught us that a single act can create ripples and that we get to choose the kind of people we want to be. So get ready, world. We're about to make some ripples. Sincerely, Kaylee, Kai, Henry, Aviva, Cecilia, Blake, Sharon, and Emily, and Kermit, Class Frog. Everyone makes mistakes, but what happens when your mistake hurts someone else? Told from 8 perspectives, 1 in graphic novel form, Operation Frog Effect celebrates standing up and standing together and tells the unforgettable story of how 8 very different kids answer that question and unite for a cause they all believe in. So, really, really, really good one, Operation Frog Effect. And the last one I'm going to share with you is called The Class. All right, 6th grade is a most confusing time. Best friends are no longer friends. Worst enemies suddenly want to be partners in crime. And classmates you thought you knew are acting strange. The kids in Mrs. Herrera's class are dealing with all these things, plus 3 more. 1, there's a new girl who seems to be spying on them all and scribbling things in a notebook. Maybe she is a spy? 2, someone is stealing Mrs. Herrera's most treasured items, the ones in the do not touch case. And 3, they discover that one of their classmates, Sam, isn't supposed to be a classmate at all, which leads to a 4th thing. We can't tell you about that yet. The 20 kids in Mrs. Herrera's classroom can, though, and they do. Every single one of them. So, I like books in multiple perspectives. It's a really interesting way to read a book. So try out one of them. Happy reading.